Hello little cuties, and welcome to my channel, Fixin to Hillbilly. My name's Melinda, and let's get started. Now today we're going to be making a fall wreath. Now I know that we're already starting with our Christmas stuff, but a friend needed one of these for her mama, so we are going to be doing that today. Let's see here. We're going to do 2 different kinds of ribbon. You're going to need 9 of each kind. You're also going to need 3 different kinds of Deco mesh. Now I chose orange, gold, and burgundy. You're also going to need a sign. Now this is one that I had left over. Actually, it's the only one I had left over from making my fall wreath. So we're going to use this. Now you can use zip ties, but I chose to use some pipe cleaners that I had left over from the season. And these are very festive, so we're going to be using these for our fall wreath today. Excuse my voice a little bit. I've been a little bit under the weather. The weather's gotten super cold here in West Virginia. As a matter of fact, it's 34 degrees today. Now, you're going to need a 14-inch frame. Just clip that off, and then we'll get started on our wreath. Now, first of all, we're going to tie these pipe cleaners. As you know, and if you've seen any of my other videos, you're going to do 2 on A and B. Now we're going to count these rings from the outside to the inside. A, B, C, D. That's what we've got on there. So we're putting these 2 on A and B. That's A and B right there. Now the top 2 is C and D, and we are going to be putting 1 in the middle of that. So, as you see, 2 on A and B, 1 on C and D in each frame. Okay, now that that's complete, because that took a few minutes, I went ahead and zipped through that. Now, these right here, these orange ones, I went ahead and cut the length of that mat with, I think is 17 inches. Roll the bottom. Just a couple of rolls there, and then I clipped it. Now I'm going to roll the bottom again, and then I'm going to walk it up the middle. Now the reason I roll the ends in is to hide some of that fray. Okay. Now I got my first ruffle there. Now I'm just going to, what I do with this, you can do either, you can put them all together in there, that's fine. It's easier for me to do it this way instead of trying to hold a bunch of stuff in my hand at once. You can do it in the beginning, but then your hands start getting tired. So put it in there, give it a couple twists. Now, this gold one and the burgundy, I cut at 10 inches. I cut 9 of each. The orange, I cut 18 pieces of those. So this one was 10. So I just roll that up as thick or as thin as you want. Make it your own. And then I'm going to drop that down in there. You don't have to untwist it. What I'm doing now is measuring, making sure they're even. And then I'm going to give it a couple more twists. Alright. Now, I'm going to grab a ribbon. And on this particular one, I'm going to put the fall checkered pattern. Alright, and then we're just going to drop that down in the middle and give it a couple twists. Now this particular ruffle's finished. Now, we're going to go ahead and go around the frame. I'm going to keep it on here for a little bit so you can see how I'm doing it, especially if you're new. If you do have any questions, of course, you can go to the comment box and ask me anything. I'd be more than happy to help you. You know, all of us were new crafters at one time. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put some Christmas music on for us. You know, we're going to do Christmas. We're just going ahead and preparing and gearing ourselves up for our Christmas crafting. All right, I'll be right back.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. fridge without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Dance, dance, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 come on. Dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Whoa, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, that sees all the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again, to see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hanging by the fire, chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, yeah. I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans of what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. Love and so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. With you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love, there's always a way. And oh, this time of year, we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to
Now, as you see, I popped that little bow off. Now I'm going to take this silver leaf off because it's got really sticky points to it, and I just don't want anybody to get cut on it. Don't take it off like I did with scissors. That's just not smart. I could have got hurt. Do what I did. Grab the other, grab tweezers or pliers or something to pry it off, because if you try the scissors, you might cut yourself. Don't do it like I do it. Trust me. Now I am going to make a little bow out of this Deco mesh tubing to put at the top. So what you do is you're just going to make a hoop on one side. I think that was crimped. I'm going to cut that off to get that straightened out, because that crimp's not going to go away, and I tried to get it out and I couldn't get it out. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a tail there. You see I got one. Then I'm going to make a hoop. Then I'm going to make a hoop on the other side, and then the other side. I'm holding all these with my fingers because it's real lightweight and it's easy to hold. And I am going to be using a zip tie to hold it all together. Now I am going to be hot gluing this ribbon to the sign, but make sure you wrap some material over top of the zip tie, because the zip tie doesn't really cling to that hot glue so well. Now, as you can see here, I'm going to hot glue some soft leaves in place of the metal leaf that was there. That metal leaf was, a little sticky. If one of the ends would get bent up, someone could get cut, and we don't want that to happen. And I'm going to glue a few of these on there so it covers those little holes at the top as well. Fall is really starting to pour itself out here in West Virginia. And today it's actually 38 degrees. One of my friends did show that it's snowing in Williamson, which is a couple hours from here. But it is cold here. It's very cold today. I'm going to fix a pot of chili for dinner this evening because it's so cold. And then I talked to my sister, and she's planning on fixing some beef stew. So everybody's in the soup mode for the cold season. I just love these leaves. I think they're so pretty, and it just reminds you that fall is here, and it's, just flashing its different colors, and the trees are so beautiful. I am going to be taking some pictures, so I will be posting those here in probably a week or so. I really need to get the pictures taken in the next few days, though, because it is really starting to get cold, and we don't want those leaves to fall off. And then I just glue everything down. Now I'm using the scissors because even that material with the hot glue under it, is pretty hot. Now here you can see I am hot gluing the pipe cleaner on the back. And I'll go ahead and show you step by step how that's done. Okay, now on back of the sign, what I do is I take a pipe cleaner, and then I'm going to fold it in half, and then I'm going to flatten that bottom out because I want it to be able to sit on the back of the board. So I'm going to put 2 or 3 fingers in there and just make a flat piece. Then I'm going to put hot glue on the sign, and then I'm going to set it on top of it. I put more hot glue on top. And then I'm going to put a piece of material on top of that, because that material will make it stick really good together. Because it actually has something to stick to. Now I also went ahead and put a fall flower on the front of the sign with the ribbon. And then after you finish your sign, what you're going to do is just get it centered in the middle of your wreath. And then you're going to flip it over. And you're going to pull those pipe cleaners through to the back. Now I always connect mine on rows on D or C and D. Usually C and D. Which, as you remember from the front, the rows go A, B, C, and D. So I always put those on the inner rows of the wreath when I'm attaching the sign. Now, when you're finished with that, you're just going to flip it back over, and then you're going to start fluffing your bows. Now, I didn't put a big bow on this because it's got flowers, it's got bows all through it, and the sign that I chose for it is a pretty big sign, so we decided not to do that. Then you're just going to straighten out your bows. If there's any underneath the sign, of course, you can pull those out. Pull the mesh out. Make sure it's even all the way around. And then here's your end result. Now I want to thank y'all for watching my channel. Thank you so much for my new subscribers. I sure do appreciate y'all. And remember, you were born to do great things. So stay strong in the Lord. Never give up hope. And always take time to pray. It's important. All right. We'll see you next time. Bye.